Was there anybody who, because I felt like, I saw certain people speaking on it, like a Marcellus Wiley, who's got a YouTube channel. It feels like he's kind of turned into like a sports announcer gossip channel. But was there anybody whose relationship, like you like were surprised by, like, because I feel like people are going to say what they're going to say. Did you lose any friendships? Or
For sure. And there's a list, and to be clear, it's not like cool. Just because I didn't say shit does not mean it's cool. When everything happened, I did not look at anything. I did not go online. I did not read comments. I did not watch videos. I did not consume shows. I've never been somebody who looks up or consumes anything throughout my career. When people hate on me, I'm not like, let me read this article and see what somebody said. Yeah. I've never watched a second of any of these like YouTube things.
Subconsciously, it gets to you.
Unless somebody from my team has sent it to me, like, you need to see this. Right. How do you want to handle this? I have not gone to look for it. I don't consume it. It does get in your head, but it also, it enrages you to a point where you lose yourself. Regardless of what the situation is, whether you're guilty or not guilty, you're going to react the same because you're enraged by the inability to take control of the situation. And if you're an aspirational person at any point, you're probably also a control freak to some level. And that's all being challenged all at once, on top of it being a very emotional and hard thing to go through. So, yeah, there are people for sure going to have to see me at some point. And I don't play fair. So we'll get there. Yeah. But I'm a slow kill. I always have been.
Right.
So 12 years from now, when I pop out the bushes, don't act surprised.
Right.
But it also, people are always like, like, you got to forgive. Like, forgiveness is for you. It's not for them. Okay. Like, this is not consuming my life. I'm like,
you're not like driven by
my skin
revenge.
Is clear.
Right.
I'm hydrated. Right. Like, I'm doing.
All right. Yes, you are hydrated. Blah, blah, blah. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to this channel, and donate to projecttransition.org below. Let's go. Okay. I want to separate Joy from Bootleg Kev right now because obviously I have history with Joy Taylor in terms of knowing her since she was an itty bitty. I came out in the same draft class as her brother Jason Taylor, and I've told a few stories about the greatness of Jason Taylor, etc., and love for Joy Taylor. But I also went on Bootleg Kev's podcast before, maybe a year ago. I don't know exactly, but a year or so ago. And cool with me, all good. But I want y'all to catch the trick that he tried to pull right here. That I call it the trampoline. Like, a lot of times reporters will seem like they're just asking a question about, the topics of the day or the conversation at hand. And it's a trampoline because if you jump on it, oh boy, are you going to bounce to somewhere you may not want to go. So he tried to set Joy Taylor up to basically say something about me in a critical fashion. And he set it up while saying it, like Marcellus Wiley with the gossip channel, and with the laugh. The laugh is to throw the rope out there for you to grab so I can pull you in, right? Pull you into this. That's how they always do it. They always laugh like, you with me, right? And you heard nothing from Joy Taylor. That doesn't mean she doesn't have a problem with me, doesn't mean anything. It just means she didn't fall for that bait. She's a vet as well. So Bootleg Kev, I caught that. All good, big dog. All good. Now, I want to talk about what Joy Taylor really said because I thought it was very fascinating, interesting because one, they were responding to like how she was criticized throughout this whole process, right? And the whole gossip stuff. So gossip, everybody wants to really talk about that word and use that word to stop you from finding the truth, finding the real, for talking about stuff, right? But everyone gossips if you really want to go there, because gossip basically is you're talking about a person, place, or thing, right? We all talk about nouns. We're all talking about the same thing. If I'm gossiping, which I am, Bootleg Kev, you're gossiping because you're talking to Joy Taylor about me. You know what I mean? Like, when I worked at Fox, ESPN, NFL Network, I was talking about players that I wasn't in the huddle with. I'm gossiping. Like, so the word gossip is used as a shield to protect people and also stop the discovery of the truth. So they want to be protected because they don't want to, last thing they want you to do is talk about me because as Joy Taylor said, you may get into my head, as Bootleg Kev said. Oh, it could be something that gets into me and it plays with your brain and next thing you know, you're enraged. And then they start saying stuff that you really can't, I hope you really can't agree with. So if you're guilty or you're not guilty of something, you're going to act the same. Y'all believe that? No, of course not. I don't think Joy believes that. She said it. But if you're guilty, and trust me, I've been lied on before. Y'all know that. So you're guilty of something or not guilty of something, you're going to act the same. We are in a bad place. No wonder nobody wants anybody to gossip because nobody wants to really find out what's the real. That's why we so lost in terms of our social discourse, in terms of our decorum. It's because we don't want to go through the process anymore. And anytime somebody goes through that process, how dare you? It almost reminds me of like snitches get stitches. And I was a youngster when I first heard that. And I was like, I'm telling. Why? Why am I telling? Because one, I ain't doing anything. But two, because I want to live somewhere that's peaceful. I don't want to be letting you guys get away with stuff, because sooner or later, you're going to stop doing it to them. It's going to come to me in a proximity crime. I ain't stupid. So guess what? If you do something wrong around me, I ain't looking to tell on you. But when they try to come to me, oh, baby, I know what happened. Now, y'all can say, you call me all these things, rats and all that. Call me what you want, but I am a trusted friend. I am somebody that you're going to want to be your neighbor. I'm somebody you're going to want to be your friend, because guess what? We hold ourselves to higher standards. I digress. The trampoline he tried to throw her, this is why I don't have guests. Now, on the Rock show, we have guests, and we're going to have a lot more guests because a lot of people want to come on. I'll do that in the group setting. But me, I'm too gangster. I'm too real. I am not going to have somebody on there and waste their time and waste the audience time by giving them all the softball pander questions, but then try to gossip and talk about somebody who ain't there. If we going to give smoke out, we starting with you. You sitting right in front of me. Let me talk about you. And if you noticed, and this is not against Joy. This is about everybody that's interviewing Joy. They keep bringing her in and not asking nothing. So what happened with the situation? And no matter where she takes them, they like, yeah. Come on, y'all. And then they the same ones that go back to their homies and they go back to their group text and they be like, man. And you just watch the interview, you're like, what are you talking about? Nothing, actually, because you can go deeper with this. So that's why we are here. For those who rock with us, we rock. For those who don't, roll on. We understand. But we are going through the process of discovery of truth, and we are also listening. That's the difference on this show. We break down the film. We start off not with what I'm thinking. Boy, if we started this show off with what I was thinking, good Lord, that's coming though. That's phase 7. But we use what they're saying. We use what they're doing against themselves or for themselves. And some people don't like it. Some people do. But salute to them for at least an attempt to try to go somewhere. But failure in the sense of they didn't go there. They didn't really want to go there. I think it's a big waste of time. So in this situation, I'm glad Joy didn't go back and come at him with the same stuff he wanted, because that ain't gonna be good, right? But also, I don't like this whole, like, she's holding on to, and she could do what you want to, boo-boo. She's holding on to something like, I'm gonna get y'all back for saying something, whoever they are. It could be me, it could not be me. She didn't say nothing right then, she had the opportunity. But the point is, 12 years? You imagine walking around here 12 years, I'm gonna get you back. As they say, that anger that you hold for them is the poison that may kill you. So hopefully, Joy Taylor is not really holding on to that. She's just saying that so people will leave her alone. You know how that goes. Sometimes you be saying, you talk tough so nobody can really test you. That's the whole dynamic behind bullies. That's why I'm never scared of nobody, especially a bully. I'm like, you're scared. The one that strikes first is usually the scared one, right? Because I'm just walking along. I'm just walking down the block, and now you going to mess with me? You scared. What's wrong? Mama and daddy ain't home? Mama and daddy don't love you enough? Mama and daddy didn't give you enough hugs? Etc. So don't hold on to stuff, y'all. Speak on it. I swear if we all just told the truth, we all just said what we really felt, we'd be way closer. Instead, we say something in front of you that's PC. You say something in front of me that's PC, then you run off and say the real, and then come back with as an actor or an actress once again. That's life. It is what it is. So beat it up in the comments. Let me know what you think. You caught those little tricks, etc. I have no love lost for both of them. Just more awareness. That's all it is. So, yeah. You know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. But before we flow, boy, we got to check in on your dough, boy. Make sure your cybersecurity's okay. How you guys doing? Have you used the Aura product yet? Smart, simple, online safety, right now. That's powered by AI. You guys need this because I know y'all online all day, every day. And let me tell you, Americans lost $12.5 billion to scams last year. And don't think it can't happen to you. That's why I roll with today's sponsor, Aura. Think of them like an all-pro safety. Rodney Harrison back there, chilling, monitoring all 3 of your credit bureaus, alerting you up to fraud up to 250 times faster than the competition, and backs you with $1 million in identity theft insurance plus 24/7 support. So lock down your credit, clean up your data, and protect your devices all in one app. Hit Aura.com/Marcellus Wiley. right here. Y'all want to see it? Bam, look at that. Got 2 colors of it. Or the link in my description for a 14-day free trial. Stay safe and keep your identity yours. That's aura.com/Marcellus Wiley, or click that QR code. So now I'm about to rap. I do the rap for levity. I hope people don't take this as real diss tracks, because then they're gonna throw it out of court like Drake. You know what we do on this show, boy. Damn, I thought he had a case for real. And then I didn't at the same time. We flow, boy! Ooh. See, I'm nice. I told you I'm nice. If I was mean, I would have that gangster. Nah. Bootleg Kev, I caught you, big dog. I love it. So next time I come on there, I'm gonna be asking the questions. Let's do it. Nah, respect, big dog. And respect to Joy Taylor, too, for not taking that bait. Let's talk about it. Let's talk pimping. Bootleg, hit me with like, bro, come slide. Mike Hot, real talk, we laughed. Yeah, we vibed. And then the camera was rolling, good convo. No cap in sight. Thought the love was mutual. I thought the vibe was right, but fast forward 1 year. I'm scrolling my feed and Kev trying to plant seeds, slick little deeds. Asked Joy about me trying to bait that clip, but she curved it smooth, no gossip trip. Yeah, you thought you trampoline her into my lane, but Joy stayed solid. She don't play those games, yeah. Try to stir smoke, but the flame went poof. You forgot, dog, I kept truth like roof. Thought we was cool, but you played that lame. Tried to use Joy just to say my name. Didn't work though, I saw that scheme. Now you're viral for what? Oh man, what a dream. See, I peep setups like I peep zone reads. Ain't no sneak diss that I don't see. Kev, you podcast hustle, that's fine, that's life. But don't switch up when the camera's light. You were smiling last year, showing all them teeth. Now you're clickbaiting me for a little more heat. Joy, too classy, she ain't take that bait. She curved that question like a crossover fake. Yeah, smart girl, I ain't mad, just amused by the play. You trying to build views, I build legacies, okay? You can chop it up, crop it, clip it, twist, but loyalty don't edit like this. Now I'm back laughing, mic in my zone, watching these dudes throw stones from their phones. Bootleg tried it, but I'm too wide awake. That's why I'm still eating, call it first take and bake. Yeah, don't need to clap back, my stats talk loud. Still winning rings in a digital crowd. Now, wow, respect the hustle, remember the code. Don't bite the ones who helped you down the road. Now, Joy chilling, Kev ducked that flame, and I'm smiling like, damn, it's part of the game. You can't trampoline off loyalty, bro, cause when you bounce fake, you fall too low. Ain't no hate, just lessons in the code. I keep receipts, not grudges, bro. So next time you plot that promo move, just know that dude already caught that groove. Freedom, it costs you, but boy, do you feel free. Yo, let me put you up on game. Americans lost $12.5 billion to scams last year. Don't think it can't happen to you. That's why I roll with today's sponsor, Aura. Think of them like an all-pro safety. Rodney Harrison, Brian Dawkins, always watching. Aura monitors all 3 credit bureaus, alerts you to fraud up to 250 times faster, and backs you with $1 million in identity theft insurance, plus 24/7 support. Lock down your credit, clean up your data, protect all your devices, all in one app. Hit aura.com/Marcellus Wiley. That's aura.com/Marcellus Wiley, or the link in my description for a 14-day free trial. Stay safe. Keep your identity yours. Let's go. Become a gym member with Project Transition. As a giver every month, small gifts have a big impact in creating real change. Not only will you transform lives, you'll also win and unlock once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Join me, Marcellus Wiley, in making a real impact through Project Transition, a global giving community dedicated to uplifting underserved youth with mentorship, education, and access to real opportunities. Your donation doesn't just enter you to win unforgettable prizes and exclusive experiences with myself and other gym members. It fuels our mission to empower the next generation of leaders, dreamers, and game changers. From after-school programs, life skills camps, and career development, every dollar helps unlock potential where it's needed most, and where every person makes a world of difference. Give back, win big, be the difference, be greater than your greatest excuse. Support Project Transition today. Become a gym member and help turn obstacles into opportunities.
Let me put you on to something that's part of my daily routine now. VINIA, not a powder, not a pill.
It's the Daily Chews 2X formula, and yeah, they taste good too.
It's plant-based. No stimulants, no crash, no jitters, no banned substances, no junk. It's Informed Sports certified. Just something that actually delivers. Link in description, vinia.com/Marcellus. Discount code Marcellus10 for a 10% discount. Wow.
It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
time to hydrate. Hydration situation. So.